Any moment now, President Trump will be on his way to Saudi Arabia. This would be the first major foreign trip of his second term. Retired four-star General Jack Keane joins the program right now. Now, the president just said that he thought if it would help, he would fly to Istanbul for the Zelensky-Putin meeting this Thursday. Do you think they're close to a lasting ceasefire?
No, I don't think we are, but certainly what has happened over the weekend really motivated Putin to take the action he took, and that is the European leaders met in Kyiv, United Kingdom, Germany, France, and Poland, and they agreed to press with Kyiv and with the United States for a temporary ceasefire on the Russians, but more importantly, they agreed to put crippling sanctions on the Russians, much as the United States wants to do and is threatening to do, and much as the Senate of the United States, led by Senator Graham, is threatening to do. When Putin saw that, within a matter of hours, Stuart, he puts out a release that's saying, I'm willing to meet with the Ukrainian leader face-to-face, and we can do it in Istanbul. Why is he doing that? Well, he sees that pressure coming. He doesn't want those sanctions. He's likely going to Istanbul to stall, I would imagine. But on the hope that maybe he's willing to move towards a peace treaty, what is President Trump doing? He's putting leverage on that meeting by saying, I'm willing to go myself. And I think the pressure is finally mounting on Putin. And his actions in the last 24 hours indicates that. Even Erdogan, who favors Putin in many respects, believes that he should go to a ceasefire and hopes that comes out of the meeting, Erdogan being the president of Turkey. So that's what's happening. It is a surprise, and more to follow. But
there's an extraordinary momentum developing here. Over the weekend, we get the China trade deal. Thursday, Zelensky and Putin meet in Istanbul, and the president could be a part of that meeting. And then the president has just said that at the end of the week, he expects to speak one-on-one with Xi Jinping, by phone, of course, but nonetheless, that's a meeting. This is an extraordinary development of momentum. Am I right?
Yes, and it just underscores the position that the United States president holds in the world and how many of the issues that the world is facing come to his doorstep at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Added to that, India-Pakistan and his involvement in that. Added to that, Ian Alexandra being potentially released here within a matter of minutes as a hostage out of Israel. Likely Hamas showing goodwill to the president, nothing given back in return. And as you mentioned, negotiations ongoing over the potential weaponizing Iran's nuclear capability and also the Russia-Ukraine negotiations. A handful for anybody to handle for sure. And President Trump, I think, is because he's so aggressive in dealing with these issues, more issues actually come to his doorstep as a result of it.
It's an extraordinary situation. I think we're watching history. I really do. General, a pleasure to have you on the show today on a very important day. Always a pleasure. See you again soon, sir. Thank you.